How to Fail at Almost Everything and Still Win Big by Scott Adams. And here, the front of my card, you see that I have written here the bibliography at the top. My intention is to learn about how to create systems and the overview. Then at the top, I have my convention for tagging. This is kind of like my footnote. So any main cards that I create, at the bottom of that main card, I am going to write z.adams.win, comma, whatever page that I found the information on. You see page 4. My first note says the nearest thing to truth is consistency. So this is how this is how you read using the bib note. Now these chapters are pretty short in this book here, so what I'm going to do is I am going to find the information that summarizes the book or summarizes that particular chapter. Okay, so I'm not going to every idea that stands out to me, I am not going to write it down. But what I will do is take that one idea from each chapter that I think summarizes that chapter and use that on my bib note, and then I'll create that into a main card. So whatever that irresistible or a relevant idea is, whatever idea that is applicable, I will write it on my bib note so that I can then write a main card. So this is how you do it. Scott was talking about how to fail forward, and whenever you come up against failure, you want to grab failure, and he uses by the throat here. It's kind of violent, but he says he grabs failure by the throat and he squeezes it until some morsel of truth comes out, because in every failure there's a lesson. So he doesn't suppress failure, he doesn't look away from it, he attempts to learn something from each failure. And that's the big idea here in this chapter. So he says down here, for the next 3 years, I look for patterns that would reveal a solution to my voice problem. So whenever he would get on stage and he would do well, but then in different environments, like behind stage, when you had to talk to people and what he was saying was not scripted, then he would have troubles with his voice. And so he was on a quest to find the pattern. Like, what was the pattern? What were the triggers? What were the triggers for him that would cause his voice to almost be kind of like raspy? Okay. So how would I write this up? Let's see. So failure always brings something valuable with it. And he says, I don't let it leave until I extract the value. So then this is on page 12. I would write 12 and 12 bullet point. So don't release failure until it gives you its lesson. And that's what I'll make a note. Don't release failure until it gives you its lesson. And it was something that I was thinking about today. So I'm going to put an R here and put a box around it. That means that it's a reflection. And what I was thinking about was problems that I can't solve, or problems that won't go away. Problems that won't go away. Learn to dance with them. All right, and that's it. I just wanted to show you all how to do that.